nonchalantly reacting to analog horror. Um, this video is only like 240, but there's a bunch of videos. It's made by Dead Signal VHS. We're gonna be reacting to some of them today. This first one is called "Do Not Check Your Old Photos," and you know, if I don't get scared or creeped out, you should like and subscribe.
Have you ever looked back at an old photo, one you don't even remember taking? Go ahead, check your gallery. Maybe it's from last year or 5 years ago. A group photo, a blurry selfie, a childhood memory, but there's something you missed. Something that was always there, just not supposed to be. If you ever find a photo you don't remember posing for, zoom in. Not on yourself, not on your friends. Zoom in on the background. You might see a face, faint, out of focus, but watching. And here's the worst part. That face might be looking directly at you. Years ago, someone just like you posted a picture online. A group of friends at the beach, smiling, sunny, harmless. But one person zoomed in, and there, between two rocks, was a pale, stretched face with no eyes. Just skin where the eyes should be. Everyone thought it was a joke, until the girl who posted it disappeared a week later, and her camera roll was wiped clean. Except that one image. If you're watching this, check your photos from the last week. Look for any image you don't remember taking, because if you find one, that wasn't your camera, that wasn't your hand, that was theirs, and that means they've already seen you. There's a theory that these things, they live in images, in the digital static. They appear once you notice them, and the more you stare, the closer they get. They call them still ones. They don't move in real life, only in pixels. Every time you zoom in, they shift slightly until one day they're gone from the photo, but they've shown up or in your dream, or worse, behind you. If you ever hear a whisper after looking at a photo, do not turn around. If your reflection feels a second too slow, or your shadow moves when you don't, you've already invited them. Here's what you need to do. Delete the photo, turn off your camera, and never zoom in again, because sometimes looking closer means they can look back. And if they find you in more than one picture, you're already marked. What's the last picture you took? Look at it again. Are you sure you were alone? Don't just scroll past. Check now. You might not get another warning.
Okay, that was actually pretty decent. Yeah, that was pretty good. On to the next one. This next one we got is if your cat growls at the wall, run. I'm not gonna lie. It was definitely a little creepy, but you saw me. I didn't get creeped out or whatever. So that should be a like and subscribe.
This is a public warning. If you own a cat or even live near one, listen carefully. Because what happened to me wasn't random. It started with a wall and a sound I couldn't hear, but my cat could. It was a regular Tuesday night. I was on my phone, half asleep, while my cat Nori sat at the foot of my bed. She's usually quiet, calm, but tonight, she was different. She leapt up suddenly, ears pointed, eyes locked on a specific spot on my bedroom wall, right above my desk. There was nothing there. No light, no movement, no bugs, just the wall. And she started growling, a deep, guttural sound I've never heard from her before. At first, I laughed it off. Maybe a bug or a distant noise, but she didn't stop. She stared at that wall for 2 straight hours, not blinking, not moving. I recorded her on my phone to show my friends. When I played it back, I noticed something. The audio picked up a faint whisper. Not mine, not from any TV or phone. It said, "You were warned." I paused, rewound, played it again. Same whisper. I checked the raw footage, unedited. The whisper was still there. I looked back at the wall. It felt off, like it was breathing. I know how crazy that sounds, but the paint almost seemed to ripple, like something was underneath it. The next night, Nori refused to enter the room. She sat outside the door, growling again. Same wall. So I did something I regret. I touched it. It was cold, ice cold, and I felt something pulse beneath my fingers, like a second heartbeat, but not mine. I called an animal expert the next day, told him about my cat's behavior. He
Honestly though, bro, you're cooked. You're cooked if you did that. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else to say. You're cooked.
paused and said, "Your cat is trying to protect you. Cats can see them. They always could." I asked, "See what?" He didn't answer, just hung up. That wall is no longer a wall. It's something else. I covered it with a bookshelf. I don't even sleep in that room anymore. But every night at exactly 3:11 a.m., Nori still growls in the same direction, even through the floorboards. And now, the wall isn't in my room anymore. It's starting to appear in other places. The hallway, my mirror, my dreams. So please, if your cat starts staring at a wall and growls, don't touch it, don't investigate, and whatever you do, don't look too long, because once you notice it, it notices you.
I mean, low key though, how is that even physically possible? Like, genuinely, you know? Whatever. On to the next one. Okay, so this last one is gonna be everything you touch duplicates itself. Yeah, the first two are pretty good. Yeah, it's actually definitely chilling in a way, but you know, I'm nonchalant.
Have you noticed it yet? Your coffee mug, your phone, even your shoes. They're starting to appear twice, but you only bought one. This is not a coincidence. This is your warning. If you're experiencing objects appearing in two places at once, leave your house. Now, and whatever you do, do not touch anything else. It started in a small town in Ohio. A woman named Ellen reported that her house keys were already on the kitchen counter, even though she was holding them in her hand. By the end of the week, her fridge had two microwaves beside it. One of them didn't have a power cord. The food inside was identical, same brand, same expiration date, same bite marks. It got worse. Her dog barked at the second microwave for hours until it stopped making sound altogether. Not just the microwave, the dog. It vanished the next day, but the duplicate microwave remained. Scientists called it object echoing. Some kind of rift in material perception, they said. A breakdown between dimensional layers. They warned the public, if an object is duplicated in your space, do not interact with it. Don't touch it, don't move it, don't even acknowledge it. That acknowledgement, your attention, feeds the glitch. It confirms the object is real. And when something becomes real, it stays. But it's not just objects anymore. People are reporting doppelgangers, versions of themselves that don't speak, just observe. They wear the same clothes, they stand in the same room. But there's one difference. They blink too slow, or not at all. Your body may not duplicate, but your touch has been replicating reality piece by piece, and every piece is slightly wrong. The second toothbrush doesn't get wet. The second door doesn't make a sound. The second phone, you left it on the table. Now it's ringing from under your bed. You are causing this. Every object you interact with confirms to this world that it must be duplicated. We don't know where the copies are coming from, or who, or what is sending them. But we've confirmed this. The more copies appear, the fewer originals remain. Eventually, the original world will fade, and only the echo will remain. Silent, unfeeling, wrong. If you're watching this, check your pockets. If there's a second key you never made, a second phone that isn't yours, you've already been replaced. This is your final warning. Stop touching things, or there'll be two of everything. Except You.
Okay. So basically what I've gathered from all three videos is literally just ignore it. Um, I mean, right? You just said ignore it so it doesn't know that it's real. And like in the last video too. But yeah, that was three videos from Dead Signal VHS of Analog Horror. Yeah, they're really good. That's definitely like good stuff. Definitely good stuff. Um, the links to the videos will be in the description and the link to their channel. Uh, you know, as you see, I didn't really get creeped out or anything. Like I said at the beginning, like and subscribe. So stay tuned for more.